तो इतना सुंदर सा खूबसूरत कनेक्टिव टिश्यू कनेक्शन मिलेगा आपको, क्योंकि माई एक्सपीरियंस इज इन 15 days यू विल नॉट गेट दैट काइंड ऑफ हीलिंग। और एक बार पेशेंट अगर 3 महीना हो गया ना तो फिर उसको दांत चाहिए जल्दी। अब तो हो गया 3 महीना और 7 महीना बोले थे, ये तो नहीं पता था कि फिर से सर्जरी करेंगे फिर वेट करेंगे, जल्दी करो जल्दी करो। तो फिर तो बेस्ट टू पुट इट, बट कहाँ नहीं करना है। सपोज योर इम्प्लांट हैज स्पिन्ड, you are wrenching your implant, giving torque, and your implant is spilled. Suppose you are placing your implant and you are not getting a proper torque. You are getting a torque of around 15-20 only. That shows that your implant is not stable. In that cases, if you will place this healing collar, that is also a kind of loading actually. पूरा प्रेशर तो नहीं आएगा, लेकिन हल्का हल्का प्रेशर आएगा। एंड माइक्रो मूवमेंट इज द बिगेस्ट एनिमी ऑफ द इम्प्लांट। कैंटिलीवर में क्या होता है, माइक्रो मूवमेंट ही होता है। जो फ्लेक्चर होता है तो दैट फ्लेक्चर गिव्स अ माइक्रो मूवमेंट, और माइक्रो मूवमेंट होगा तो इम्प्लांट फेल पक्का, गारंटीड 100%। टाटा बाय बाय। तो अगर इम्प्लांट आपका प्राइमरी स्टेबिलिटी नहीं है, टॉर्क अच्छा नहीं है, तो बेटर you keep your implant submerged. Don't place the healing collar. Plan it in the second stage surgery. And this is the prosthetic phase. This is the healing abutment, and you can see our screw hole is coming on the lingual side. This is the ideal prosthetic position of this case. Otherwise, it may come on the incisal edge. It may come on the buccal portion, buccal facial region. You can see this picture is showing the ideal prosthetic position. Whole crown is on the buccal side and your screw hole is on the lingual side. बिल्कुल straight. And this picture is also showing the same. Your screw hole is in the lingual side and you can see the outcome. Beautiful. She was very, very happy. And she attended a marriage after this. फिर आएगी बात किसी और केस को लेकर के। अगर आपका इम्प्लांट पेशेंट सेटिस्फाइड है ना तो वो जरूर भेजता है, क्योंकि आज के रेट में जो इम्प्लांट अफोर्ड कर सकता है, जो आदमी इम्प्लांट अफोर्ड करते हैं मोस्टली 80-90% टाइम, वो इकोनॉमिकली एक सर्टेन लेवल से बिलोंग करते हैं और उनके लेवल में क्वालिटी का डिमांड होता है। तो अगर यू आर प्लानिंग योर केसेस एंड योर केसेस आर डूइंग गुड, दे विल सेंड यू मोर केसेस। So your first 50 cases or 100 cases should be super hit. That can change your life for forever. You will not hesitate to book that scanner. You will buy like this. This is case number 2, posterior maxillary region. You can see the buccal bone collapse there after the extraction. Usually the buccal bone collapses. You can see the height. 5.8 millimeter height and 5.9 is the height and 5.8 is diameter. So minimum implant length in the posterior maxilla, if you are doing a single implant prosthesis, it should be around 10 millimeters. Because posterior maxilla is always a deficient of good quality bone, it's D4 type bone. The stress factor will act and your BIC level will be low. So I have told you that all the forces, all the axial forces that goes up to 8 to 9 millimeter of the length of the implant. मतलब वहाँ का स्ट्रेस जाएगा ही जाएगा, तो उतना तो आपको चाहिए ही चाहिए। 10 will be good, 9 will be acceptable. अगर उससे कम रहेगा, that will come in the range of fire. मतलब जितना भी लेंथ है वो टोटल स्ट्रेस में। तो diameter is also another concern, but फिर भी लेंथ उतना चाहिए। This is the same case. We will give an incision. We will do an indirect sinus lift in this case. I will not go deep inside the sinus lifting, but just showing this case how we manage the deficient height. After securing the anesthesia. और एनेस्थीसिया में ज़्यादा नहीं करना है इम्प्लांट केसेस में, ओनली लोकल इन्फिल्ट्रेशन इज मोर देन इनफ। दिस इज द स्टैंडर्ड इंसिजन There are many kind of incision according to the case, according to the soft tissue, according to the availability of the keratinized tissue. So in this case, keratinized tissue was not an issue. So this is standard incision to reflect the flap. Flap is reflected. Diameter is good. This is a pilot drill. Osteotomy is going on. The video courtesy goes to Dr. Seema. Sorry, I have to skip this. Some other thing. Okay, this was the case of a sinus lifting. So there is no need to go in deep inside that, bone grafting and all, and different kind of, you can see this is a different kind of drill. This is not a usual cutting drill, this is a sinus lifting drill. And this, you can see, this is a sinus elevation, a hydraulic sinus elevation drill. You can see this is 3 to 4 millimeter inside the sinus. And we have made a way, the sinus, we have elevated the Schneiderian membrane, and then we have put the graft. You can see the dome-like structure granular, that is a graft, and we have placed the implant 1 millimeter subcrestal. Always place your implant 1 millimeter subcrestal, because after the surgery, when you will remove your flap at the second stage surgery, you will get a 0.5 to 1 millimeter bone resorption. So to cope up with that, you will have to place your implant 0.5 to 1 millimeter subcrestal. Equicrestal नहीं रहेगा, otherwise your thread will be exposed. Or since implant is roughly treated, it's a rough surface, and it's very easy for the bacteria to harbor over that surface, to make a colonies over that surface. तो हमेशा implant जो है वो encapsulated होगा bone के अंदर. Our prime target is to hide the implant inside the bone. We can't afford exposing the threads. And you can see the gingival former in posterior maxillary region. To get a good primary stability, always do osteotomy one size less. अगर 4.5 implant डालना है, तो 4 ही करिए osteotomy. Otherwise, your implant may fly inside the sinus. सीधे direct. कुछ नहीं, 2 सेकंड ज़्यादा करना. क्योंकि you want some kind of resistance and you want densification also. So always choose a taper implant, do a one size less osteotomy. In such cases where you are doing a sinus lift, and after doing all this, I have placed a monofilament suture, that white color. This is a monofilament PT-FT suture. This is not a normal silk suture, because silk suture researches have been published that silk sutures are one of the reasons for the failure of the implant also, because silk sutures are braided, they harbor the bacteria. So try to invest on sutures also. Monofilament is the best. Case number 3, anterior maxillary region. Case number 3, anterior maxillary region. Because anterior maxillary region is the aesthetic zone. We smile, and our smile is precious. Our patient's smile is more precious than our smiles. So this is the thing. This complication has came to our clinic, where somebody has placed implant, and the recession has occurred around 2 to 3 millimeter, and the middle portion was sticking outside, and that is one of my senior actually, and sir has placed a light cure over that patchwork. This is a patchwork actually. So we have to plan your anterior aesthetic zone cases very meticulously, because you have to consider the biotype of your tissue, a thin biotype or a thick biotype. If in this case the biotype is thick, but if you are looking at the thin biotype, suppose there is a loss of scriptlings, the gingiva is thin, you can encounter a gingival recession after the implant placement or after the later stages. If you get a thin, then you can additionally do a connective tissue grafting at the time of implant placement only, so that it will heal with the implant. It takes time. So in this case, this was also immediate extraction and placement case. You can see there is a root, and he has met a road traffic accident, and we have removed this tooth, not whole. Actually, it's a socket seal technique. I have done a socket seal technique in this case. It's another thing. We will talk about this some other day. Socket seal is that we remove all the tooth, but we keep a thin fragment of the tooth on the buccal portion to prevent the buccal bone collapse. Otherwise, your buccal bone in the anterior aesthetic region is very thin. Sometimes it is paper thin. If you will remove whole tooth, your paper thin bone can come with the tooth. उसके बाद क्या होगा? उसके बाद तो bone ही नहीं है buccal side. फिर आपको flap raise करना होगा conventionally, implant place करना होगा, and you will have to put some graft, some scaffold, and you will have to cover that with the membrane and leave it for 4 to 6 months there. So in the anterior aesthetic region, there are challenges. You can see I haven't lost anything. The bulk is there, and this red thing is, what is this? This is a hemidesmosomal connection. The implants don't have a junctional epithelium. The implant don't have a different kind of fibers like in natural tooth, transgingival, transcrestal, circular. 11 type of fibers are in natural tooth, but in natural tooth the fibers are from all the directions, from the circular, from the vertical, from the horizontal. They all make a biological width. But in the implant there is only 2 fibers, and that also runs horizontal, that don't connect the implant, because implant is a foreign body and the body don't recognize that thing. So in this case, that is the hemodesmosomal connection. इम्प्लांट में सिर्फ एक कनेक्टिव टिश्यू रहेगा जो स्नेगली फिट होगा, बस उसमें कुछ नहीं है. अगर आप कुछ डालेंगे एक्सप्लोरर या कुछ तो चला जाएगा इम्प्लांट के पास. सीमेंटेड रिस्टोरेशन कर रहे हैं आप, अगर एसेंस सीमेंट है तो दैट सीमेंट विल फ्लो इनसाइड द sulcus and that can lead to a peri-implantitis also. So connection of the implant, the soft tissue connection of the implant is crucial. Implant 2 टाइप से ही फेल होता है. रिसर्चेस प्रूव करता है कि मेजॉरिटी फैक्टर जो है वो बायोमैकेनिकल है, जो लोड और प्रोसेसेस डिजाइन इससे रिलेटेड है और लोड फैक्टर से रिलेटेड है, और जो सेकंड है वो है सॉफ्ट टिश्यू फेलियर. इसीलिए पेरोडोंटिस्ट का भी रोल बहुत ही ज्यादा है. अगर आप इम्प्लांट कर रहे हैं तो थोड़ा थोड़ा आपको ये भी देखना होगा the amount of keratinized tissue, the biotypes, और अगर कहीं deficient है tissue, तो you can change your flap design. You can change your flap design. You can have a buccal rolling flap. You can have some CTG. You can play with the design to get a robust connective tissue connection around the implant collar. This is the cement retain. We have planned for the screw retain, but finally we have found that the screw hole is coming from the incisor leg. Then we have changed our plan and we landed up to the cement retain. This is, you can see, beautifully done. Cement retain prosthesis. You can see the outcome post-operative. What is this yellow line? This is showing the zenith of the gingiva. This is showing that I haven't lost even a 0.5 millimeter of gingiva in the vertical direction. Usually when you will do implant and you will not do a socket seal or you will not see your CVCT, what is the thickness of the buccal bone, if the buccal bone is very thin, you can face a 1 to 2 millimeter loss at the time of spinal processes. So this is showing that we haven't lost anything. The gingival zenith and the bulk is also maintained because we have planned a socket seal. Case number 4, this is my last case. This is of the posterior maxillary region. This is an immediate extraction and placement case. In immediate extraction and placement, there is a lesion also. We have well curated that lesion and you can see the lingual concavity. After the extraction, you can see a split. This process is called DTR, drilling through the roots. I love this term, DTR. Your roots will be a guide. Your roots will guide your drill to get into the center position, to get into the proper prosthetic position. If you will extract your tooth initially, you cannot hold your drill on the septum. It will always go on either of the empty sockets and you will end up like a cantilever effect processes. So do osteotomy before extraction, and after doing, use a luxators, a fine instrument, and do a atraumatic extraction to take it out like we have did. And you can see I am checking the angulation and implant placement at the center of the socket. Gingival collar has been placed and the healing. And this is the prosthetic thing. We have taken the impression and screw it in. Crown has came to us. And the final process is, this is also a video to show but the organizers are not ready to cooperate. This is just a video to show the passive fit, how we get a passive fit. Just I am putting and click, that's it. Usse zyada you don't have to struggle. If you are struggling, something is wrong. So the case is finished. At the time of process delivery, you can see there is a bone, there is a very mildly mature bone or an ill-matured bone around the implant that you have to take under the watch that your implant is, the bone around the implant is maturing or not. And we have did this. We keep all the records of our patients. We call our patients time to time as per our requirement. और अभी रिक्वायर्ड था रिसेंट टाइम तो मैंने बुलाया अप्रैल 23, अभी 10 दिन पहले बुलाया मैंने और ये एक्सरे लिया एंड यू कैन सी द ब्यूटीफुल बोन हीलिंग. This will make you confident you can do immediate extraction and placement also, and the bone will heal, don't worry. It's a nature. September 21, February 22, and this month April 23. You can see the healing, and you can see the platform shift. The platform shift, due to platform shift, your bone is coming over the implant. It is taking under its capsule, and the implant is encapsulated by the bone. So there are less chances of periimplantitis, this type of pressure. Your threads are submerged inside the bone. Now we can start gap.